Suez Canal's still backed up.
Really?
Because of pirates, apparently.
Pirates?
Yeah.
Oh. Jeez.
I don't know. This is what I had.
Okay.
And if they're getting them all printed in China and shipped over.
Oh, shit. Wow. Arr, matey. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Someone opened a time portal. And now 18th century pirates are on the high seas.
Okay. I feel like those galleons don't hold up to even kind of just automatic weapons these days.
Yeah, well, what do you reckon? Like, if you had like a big, fat, slow cargo shipping container boat and like a frigate, like, comes up and it's like, "Arr, hand over ye cargoes." Like, what are you going to do about it?
Like, its guns will do nothing.
Would they? I mean, it's not like but these boats are armored.
Yeah, but there's that, like, famous battle of... It was, like, in the American Civil War.
Where two ironclads ran out of ammunition before they hurt
fought each other, and they just bonk.
But those were actually armored, right? It wasn't just metal. It was, like, super thick metal.
But I think modern-day hulls of...
I want to know, can a modern-day ship hull repel a fucking cannonball?
I'm going to go team... It will repel the cannonball.
I think they make them as thin as, like, structurally possible. Like, as thin as it can get while still, like, maintaining integrity.
I just feel like they're like big chunky ships. They've got to go through wild seas and stuff like that. It's a huge thing. But sure, they're going to do it on the cheap, but still, even on the cheap with modern day like steel and stuff is going to be better than...
I don't know. I don't know how many inches of steel a cannonball can go through.
I don't think it's a lot. I genuinely don't think it's very much.
Well, they're not, because they're round, which isn't a great... Like, not many anti-tank armor-piercing rounds are round traditionally. They're normally very pointy, because you want to put maximum force into a minimum point, right?
And they just don't have, like, enough velocity, right?
Oh, shit, Ben Spot Minion's got it nailed. He says, Cora says it would bounce off.
Ooh.
As we all know, the font of all true knowledge.
Yeah.
It's Quora. Oh, that's a good point, though. Blister4 Walken makes. Ships can still float with holes in. Like, they've got, like, multiple hulls and they can seal decks and shit. So maybe, even if you are putting holes in it, you can't put enough holes in it because it just locks bulkheads and just goes, yeah, we got 14 flooded sections, whatever.
It literally does not matter. Yeah. Yeah, because they're going to have to be, like, trying to shoot beneath the waterline, which is the way that you're actually going to sink one of those ships. And when you're doing that, your ball is going even slower.
Yeah, it's punching through water.
And I don't think they're going to do it. Whereas if they just pull up alongside and board, suddenly flintlocks and
cutlasses.
But
these new modern cargo containers are so high, like, I don't know if you can get a grappling hook up on it. Like, have you seen, like, a...
But if pirates are currently, like, attacking them with, like, effectively a speedboat and just ladders...
Yeah, but they've got, like, Batman grappling hooks, right? Or something. How do they do it? I don't know. How do the speedboats attack these, like, fucking enormous mega tankers? Because, like, you know, let's say it's one of these, like, dark, big background ones, like a truck. It's just nothing to the size of that, right?
Well, that's going down to, like, the very bottom. You know, the waterline, you can raise that.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
like,
you'd be up here, wouldn't you? Like, where the water actually goes.
But it's still pretty high. But I don't know, from the top of the rigging, they're called tall ships for a reason. They've got a bit of extra height. I'm not saying it's easy. I do not think this is an easy win.
Okay. I want to see, like, this. I've got no idea. You could show me a picture of one being like a little ant next to it, or it being as tall as it. I've got no comparison in my brain. I honestly don't know. Like, how tall it would be. No one's had this insane thought and drawn a fucking diagram, have they?
Okay, right. You want like a second-rate ship of the line, like that was like a popular boat for pirates.
Okay,
because it was
ship of the line. What's an example of that?
But how tall would you be? So these were popular because they had a lot of guns.
Okay.
but way more maneuverable and way faster burst rates that,
And you could outrun them.
Yeah, and like absolutely outclass
Wow,
them.
2,000 tons. Holy shit, 750 guys. They're way bigger than I thought.
So this is not just so this is more of like a privateer ship, but they're look at all these people. Second rate's not a pirate ship. Have a look. What did privateers ride in? Second rate was like a top tier.
That's what the pirates like. That's what they would aim for. Ideally.
Oh yeah, that's the dream.
Okay, well, how do we get like a height? Height stat.
Height stat.
Give me. I mean, this is the hot Warhammer news everyone came for. Well, how can we just get like a? Is there like a famous ship I can type in that was like a second rate? I guess all the famous ones are first rates, right?
Yeah, I don't know any of the names of the second rates. I'm surprised that I would have thought that there would have been 1,000 statistics on here.
I think we need to be more specific, like it's an exact class rather than like a category.
What if you just search how tall is a pirate boat?
Okay, sure.
How tall? Okay.
Okay, 100 feet tall. Let's say that.
And how tall is a cargo ship?
What? That's got to be length, right?
Yeah. There you go. 114 feet high.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can totally get... If everyone crowds into the crow's nest.
You all climb the ladder and you have a boarding plank at the top. Maybe?
Doable. There'd be one hell of a choke point.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's the easiest. But once they do get on board...
They've got it. I mean, just having the cutlasses alone is enough.
Is,
right?
I think, terrifying, yeah.
Although I heard these big boats, they have like mega water cannons for like spooking off people who come to hassle them.
Yeah.
Like you don't want to be trying to cross a boarding ramp when someone's got like a high pressured water cannon to like it'd be like you're playing one of those like wacky Japanese game shows.
Holy shit, just Takeshi's Castle, but now you're falling, 100 feet down into the water.
Into the Indian Ocean.
Hopefully not bonking off of something on the way. Absolute nightmare. Do not want that.
Guys, you're not ramming anything in one of these ships. Stop suggesting that.
If
the pirate frigate lets itself gets rammed by that thing, it's doing it wrong.
Then they deserve to be smashed.
Yeah.
But okay, I think they could do it, but I don't think it's gonna be the best setup.
But it's possible.
But it is possible.
Good to know. Okay, we've solved it.
We solved the mystery.